Hey, one of the things I do when I'm trying to help kids understand what three-dimensional space looks like is I use these ping pong balls in my room. I'm gonna have the person filming me like show you a couple ping pong balls. Do you mind showing like there's one over there?
Yep.
And then there's one over there. And then you can come back to me. I just have those three. And so we start with just this one, having students describe, and you can read below what I mean by that, where that is. And then eventually we come up with a need for an origin. So this is going to be the origin. And the first time I introduce the origin, I have it just spinning so that the axes are going in all directions. Because I want kids, students, to ask the question, like, well, what direction is the x-axis going on? To simplify it for the first time kids introduce the three dimensions, I know often in textbooks we'll have the z-axis going straight up and down in the textbooks, but to make it easier on them, I'll often just keep the y-axis going vertically with the x-axis coming across. The other tools that I find useful in this is having a meter stick so they can think about what 3 feet looks like. Can you zoom to the floor? I'm lucky enough to be in a room that has 1 foot by 1 foot grids on the floor to help students. And then can you zoom up? A lot of my kids, the first time when they have to figure out something on their own, use the ceiling tiles as kind of a measurement system in my room. And then the last thing that I have found super useful in this, and again, I'll describe everything below in my blog at sarahvanderwerf.com, is I like to have 2 meter sticks that are 6 feet tall. So this is 6 feet, and I'm tall, yes, I'm tall. And then that helps students make some estimates as to where these things are located and writing some ordered triples. But they come up with a method of, rather than write all these words about where it's located, maybe we could create this thing called an ordered triple, and we come up with a system to do that. So again, you can read more about it at sarahvanderwerf.com.